Hey everybody. How you doing? Look at that. Look at that. It's the cord cutter. I'm the cord cutter. And look what I found on Roku, one of the Roku channels. Yep. One of my all-time crazy faves, Space 1999. It's on a channel called tubitv, and they supposedly run ads in it, but sometimes the ads don't run, but it's pretty cool. That's the first episode there. And I was like saying, hey, I'd like to watch that one of these days. But, okay, so I'm playing around with a new camera today. I don't know if you... I guess I can't photograph it. Yeah, how this camera going to photograph itself? One of my friends got this little Logitech thingy, and I'm playing around with it today. So oh gosh, I forgot to do the on air. Let's see if I'm somewhat constrained because it's connected via a wire, so it's not like using my other camera. But anyhow, hey, how are you, everybody? Got the camo pants on today. Got the boots. It's cord cutter episode, and just another cool thing, cutting the cord. You know, it's funny. You know, back in September, I told Comcast to go take their cable and shove it. Where am I? Man, I got to figure this camera out. Man. Sorry, I'm doing this online, doing this on the fly here. Let's see. Can I put the camera here? Maybe that'll work. Hi there, everybody. Anyway, yeah. Back in September, I cut the cord. Comcast was going to jack up my rates from $120 to $185 a month. You know, and the funny thing was, when I did that, the lady on the phone didn't argue with me, didn't say, gee, how about this package, or how about doing this, or whatever. She just said, certainly. There was no argument. There was no way to say, well, look, we could shift you into this package. We could drop your internet into this package and keep your rate at about 120. They didn't do anything. And if they had kept me I would have, you know, if they had put me in another package of some sort, said, you know, if you really don't need 300 channels, we'll drop you down to another package with 85 channels and we'll move your internet to this speed, maybe you won't even notice the change and you'll still be $120, I probably would have said okay. But they didn't do that. They just said, nope, you're not eligible for any promotional deals. F you. So basically I just said, okay, then cancel my TV. And you know what? In those 4 or 5 months now that I haven't had cable TV, I haven't missed it. There's been one time. There was one time, I think there was a Nationals playoff game that I thought I wanted to watch on I think it was on, what was it? One of those Fox channels, Fox Sports something or whatever, and I couldn't see it, and I ended up listening to WJFK, which was okay, you know, but that was, I think, the only time I said to myself, gee, I wish I had cable. Once, okay? So anyway, that's that. So that's cool. I'm continually, the weird thing about what is it called? Tubity TV. The weird thing, well, let's take a look at Tubity TV here. It is kind of cool. They got a lot of British stuff on here. A lot of really cool stuff. It's called Tubity TV. Oh, let's see. Dave, put the camera on the damn television. There we go. Tubity TV. Now you can watch stuff ad-free or with ads for free, or pay 99 cents ad-free. I mean, why are you going to do that? But anyhow, here's Space 1999. So that's cool. It's called Tubity TV. It's a free channel, as I said. Or, you know, there's a lot of British stuff on here too. Stuff from ITV. Some really cool stuff. I was watching some, I don't know, a lot of British stuff. So that's what they tend to specialize in. But there's a lot of American stuff in there too, but quite a few of the British stuff in there. But anyway, and there's stuff in the British stuff in there. But yeah, so I was watching a good thing about it looked like a BBC show or something. No, it probably wasn't. It was probably, maybe, I don't know who did it, but ooh, look at him. Ooh, look at him. I'm gonna have to watch that. Oh wait, $14.95 Hindi movies. Well, maybe it's worth it just to see him. But that's it, Tubity TV. So check that out. It's one of the free channels there on the Roku, which is right there. And my dusty TV, and if I go behind it, there's lots of dust. But I do recommend that. It's a cool channel. Now, the weird thing about Tubity TV is that when you sign on for the first time, they're going to ask you for your cell phone number, and then they want to send you a text, and then you have to respond to that. I don't know what that is. I just kind of navigated around it, and I'm still working with this new I don't know, man. Now, I got to do a review on this Logitech camera, too, but I'll do that on another episode. This is kind of annoying. It's got some good, oh, dear. It's got some good features, and then it's got some not so good features. So, anyway, so if I sit back, okay, there we go. There we go. How are we doing there? So anyway, yesterday I went over to my friend Sandy's house. My friend Sandy lives in Ashburn, and she's got a really beautiful house, no dust anywhere. I mean, not a speck of dust in the whole house. And even behind her television set, there's no cobwebs, there's no dust. It is beautiful. Anyway, she's got 2 Verizon cable boxes, and she's actually got a pretty good rate with Verizon. I don't know if it's a promo rate or not, but she has a triple play and a pretty good rate. And she said, you know, I have a TV upstairs in a loft, and nobody watches it. Just occasionally when guests come over, people turn it on. But she just doesn't need a full-fledged cable box and 300-plus channels or whatever she gets. So she had me come over, and I brought over my rabbit ears. I have an old pair of rabbit ears, and we set them up. This is out in Loudoun County. And I found out she could get about 20 over-the-air channels. Not everything. Sinclair 7 didn't want to come on, you know, but most of the other DC channels came on. We got 4, 5, we got 20, 26, a couple others, and their sub-channels. So she was getting 20, 25 channels on the TV. And she said, that's cool. That's fine with me. You know, I just put the TV on up there as some, you know, noise when I'm working around the background. And, you know, she has a DVD player on it. So, you know, and when her guests come over, they can either go downstairs and watch on the cable box, or they can come upstairs and, you know, just kind of watch whatever's on there. And I said, okay. So we went down to Target there, and we picked up a really nice little cheapo antenna for $22 or something like that. Brought it home, I put it on, and so there she got. Then we got the cable box out, we got the power cord out. The cable box is red hot. You know those cable boxes, they use a lot of energy because they run all the time. So anyway, I said, you know, you're going to probably notice your cable bill will go down, and then at the same time, you're probably going to notice that your power bill may drop a little bit. Because I bet you those cable boxes use at least $5, $6, $7 of power every month because they're running all the time. So anyway, she said, so then we tried to find out where she could return the cable box. And there was two Verizon stores near her. And neither of them take Fios stuff. Yeah, they're just wireless places. So she ended up having to drive all the way down to Fair Oaks Mall over here in Fairfax County to return her cable box. But she said she was happy to do that, and the hell with that. So she, you know, she's saving a little more money on her cable, although she still has the Verizon triple play. But you know, that's another thing you can do is, you know, shave the cable. Just keep cutting it back more and more until you're paying what you want to pay, or at least something you think is fair. So anyway, that's my cord cutter for today, the 11th of January. You know, and I am offering a service. I'm offering a service. I will come out. We can either do this on the phone, we can do this on email, or I could actually come out to your place. You know, if you don't live too far away from me here in Northern Virginia, and I'll take a look at what your various options are if you want to cut the cord. You know, if you want to pay me a few bucks for that, hey, more power. But you know, I'd be willing to offer that service. You know, as my friend Sandy said, it's complicated. You know, she found it just complicated taking the cable box off the TV set, you know, and resetting everything so that, you know, various inputs were here and there and that. Just doing that was a lot of work for her. She said she needed some expertise on that. So, you know, I was glad to help Sandy out yesterday. And I just want to let you know that if you're thinking about cutting the cable or shaving the cable and you need some advice, you want me to come over and, you know, take a look at what you got and maybe test out and see what kind of channels you can get on the antenna, I'd be happy to do that. Give me a call or whatever. Give me an email. The best way to reach me is email dcrtv@dcrtv.com and put cord cutter on the subject line, and we'll see where it goes. All right, folks. So there I am. There's my Roku. These are all my current channels. And a lot of them I haven't really watched a lot of yet, but I do like PBS. I think that's one of my favorites. I watch them online a lot too. I like CNET a lot, except they one of my favorite shows on CNET, the 404, really cool little crazy little talk show. It's been demoted from being a video show to just a podcast, and I think that's a bad move because I really like that show. It had a lot of potential. It had some really cool hosts. I can't remember their names, but I really liked them. And now you can't watch it on the Roku anymore. I guess I can go on their CNET website and listen to the podcast, but I really liked it as a TV show, or at least a video podcast, or whatever you want to call it. So that's a bummer. So I'll be watching CNET quite a bit less. Crackle I like, Netflix, whatever. All right, folks. Thanks for watching the Cord Cutter. Don't forget, if you need some advice on cutting that cord, I'm your man. Adios, amigos.